What's the best part of recruiting? It's the people you work with, and sometimes it's the laughs you share between calls. You ever wonder what Myrna and Paul chat about while planning their next podcast? Now's your chance to find out. Welcome to Between the Calls with Myrna and Paul, where the conversation is real, unfiltered, and always a good time.
So fly, so no. Get that bag, money green. Out with the crown, I'm the queen. Glitter gold, on a roll. Watch me shine, watch me glow. This is the love life, so nice.
Okay, what now?
Who wants to?
No. This is fine. Okay,
Just
wait,
speaking to the mic.
Why did none of your clients come back? Well,
No, this is raw, unfiltered. That's the whole point. Real raw.
oh, the
Raw-
joke had something. The joke had something to do with that.
Here, hold on. I'm going to share it. Nicole Hamm at CBP search, right?
You left out the P.
Yeah, and then I'm going to send you this one. Okay, so I'm sharing with you basically the intro document that we'll go over, and we added some questions in there. There we
Perfect.
go. I'm going to take this out too. How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Can it be notated that I was 5 minutes early and Michael's not here?
It's
Well, that
been
was during the-
notated. It's actually
Yeah.
been recorded.
It's recorded. It's in the minutes. Our Fireflies just taking the minutes.
Yeah, he takes the
Perfect.
notes.
Well, I haven't looked at this document.
That's okay. It's nothing crazy. Basically, I didn't want. We had a list of questions we've done for like individuals, but because you guys are a group, we wanted to kind of. And I'll wait till Michael gets here, but we wanted to be a
Okay.
little bit more organic and less structured, but with
Perfect.
a little bit of structure to it. By the way, can you see this huge cold sore? Gross. Thank you for. Okay, good. Because Zoom has given me the nice soft face. I love Zoom.
Listen, I love the pretty filter so much. After
Yeah.
COVID and getting used to the pretty filter, I'd be like at home working, and then I'd go into my go to the bathroom, wash my hands, and be like, "Oh my god,
Like, who
That's
is
not
that person?
no!"
I know.
That's
Aged
awesome.
like 10 years.
That's awesome.
Oh my
Is
goodness.
it cold in Denver already? Is it like chilling?
No, I mean it's fall. It's kind of perfect. It gets a little bit chilly in our office because I'm cold-blooded. But no, I think it's gorgeous right now. It's my favorite time of year. How about you? Is it
Aw.
thinking hot? Are you still down in Arizona?
Yep.
Yep.
It's still like it cooled down, but it's starting to.
Yeah, can you see my cold
It's
sore?
still warm.
Okay, good. It's right on my face.
Every time Paul does something, I'm like, snapshot. I'm just like, I'm gonna reserve it for future.
Yeah, that has never turned out well for me because I'm always on the other end of that snapshot.
Oh yeah. I have a few. I was actually going through old pictures, and I should have had a slideshow to start this. If I would have had,
Oh, that
I would have.
been
You know what?
sweet.
I actually might create one for LinkedIn anyway. That is nice.
No,
It'll be good. Don't worry.
Nikki's just so stressed. I guess if
She's
I
like-
was Nikki, I'd be stressed too.
You never know what you're going to get into.
Very
So how are you? How are things? How's business? You guys having fun? Ah.
I'll read lips because she can't hear you.
Okay.
Who is that girl? God,
Who
she
is
looks old.
Sure.
Nikki's jumping in another meeting. I told her come say hi.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. So who's all in the office these days? You guys have a couple of people now, right?
Yeah, we're at like 20. Like we're in a couple different states, and I know it's been
That's
awesome.
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 Yeah, it's been really fun. And my team, so we're 3 days in, 2 days out, and most of us come in 4 days a week.
Yeah.
And Paul, remember how fun our office was? Like we just have
No, I
such
get-
fun
Uh-huh.
office culture, and
love
it's
that.
silly, and then everyone hammers works, and then it's fun and goofy, and then
I mean, that's
it's
kind of the
so
shit
fun.
that I miss. It's like that's
Yeah.
even when we went in COVID, like when we were at Vincent Benjamin, like even during COVID, when we weren't allowed to go into work, it was Arizona.
Yeah.
So we're like, we went in 3 days a week just because.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Look at that handsome face.
Hi. You guys, I wear glasses in my old age. I was like, do I like put them on or like do I start with it on? Like I wanted to.
I do it so I can be like,
Yeah. So you guys missed it. So Kathy, we had her on and I was telling this one, we didn't have this, but it's recorded. So I think we recorded, but I was like, Kathy,
Yeah.
your glasses were always a prop. Like you would take them off when
for
you're
sure.
upset. And she goes, Paul, these aren't even prescription.
That's funny.
But she said, she's like, now I do have prescription.
Yes.
That's funny. Oh, I remember that. I remember when she would like take them off and like kind of
Yeah.
like whip
Yeah,
them.
and you're
It's
like-
That's why I call her, she's my Devil Wears Prada of staffing. She is the Meryl Streep. And I call, no, because think about it, like she kind of scares the shit out of receptionists, right? She uses her glasses. She's a fantastic dresser. She knows how to like challenge you to bring you to that next level. And she uses, Meryl Streep also used those freaking glasses for her props, and Kathy did it too.
so true.
I watched the podcast. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
I watched it too.
I was early and I watched.
Oh yeah. You get 2 stars. Where do I give stars
2
here?
stars. Give her 2 stars.
Michael, you get a demerit already. You get
Well,
a demerit.
that's normally how it was. I feel like that's pretty true to how it was when we all worked together.
Oh my God, how's life in Kansas City, Michael?
It's good. It was like full fall last week and it's hot this week, so I'm kind of upset about that. But
Yeah.
We're
That's
warming
my
back up this week too. It sucks. I'm like, just give us fall. Still in
what's
Phoenix.
the temperature though? Like, what are you?
84.
So yesterday I think the high was like low mid 80s, but today it's going to be back up to like low 90s. I'm like, what's happening here?
Yeah, but this weekend it was like 60s. I was up in Flagstaff where it snowed.
It snowed up there. We're like, what is happening in Arizona?
Just
That
beautiful
sounds
in
like
Colorado. Just to throw that out there. I went to Kansas this summer and I stepped out and I was like, this is how I describe it. It's like I went into the bathroom and I turned on the shower and I left for 3 hours. And then I come back, that's Kansas.
Yep.
It was like, and I was
All
immediately
on
sweaty.
you.
Just
Yeah.
humidity all the time. It's just
Like, holy moly.
wonderful humidity. Yeah.
Oh.
My hair loved it.
Sure, it did.
Like Monica from Friends.
Oh my God, I missed you guys so much.
I do too. Oh, do you guys miss
God.
each other? Do you guys still text each other on the reg, like on the real, like
That's
All like at least every other week, I would say. Sometimes monthly, but
More during volleyball season.
Yeah.
we talk a lot during volleyball season. And when we want to talk crap about Nikki Juby, like, can we just talk about
You
her?
missed her. She came in here and she can't hear anybody because I'm in my ear thingies. And I said, I'll read their lips for you. They said, God, she looks old. She's probably crying at her death.
She sent me a photo from back in the day of me in one of my Halloween costumes and was like, I gave this to them as your headshot. And I was like, oh, Nikki.
She showed me that. I laughed really hard. I said, why? How do you have that so quick at your fingertips there, weirdo?
She's just like, I file it away perfectly.
So I just so we're gonna go over the kind of questions we kind of came up with. But I was actually we didn't want traditional. I was telling Michael, traditionally what we've done is we've had like really formatted questions. It was very scripted to a point. But with you two, I definitely want to keep it a little bit more raw, which I know it will be. And just unfiltered, which I appreciate from you,
Don't
Michael.
say raw ever around me when we're on video.
Oh, he loves it. He goes raw, raw, raw all the time.
I'll lose it. Raw can't be said.
All right, so unfiltered.
We need a list of no words because
I know. We probably should have built that out for this.
it's going to be hard not to giggle.
That word made me sweat.
What murder podcast is this, though? Like, what murder are we talking about? That would be cool.
That would be cool. So to that point, we're going to basically, I did share it with you, but we're going to ask we have like 5 or 6 questions in there. If we get off topic, to be completely candid with you, like the goal is to just share a little bit who you are. I want to make sure that in the beginning, you guys get a chance to talk about, we will both ask you, how'd you get into staffing, right? Like what happened? Like, how'd you get in there? This is your opportunity. We will when we introduce you, but also to plug what you're doing now. Tell you a little bit about what you're doing, what kind of people you talk to, like a little 30-second commercial, whatever. And then we're going to dive into like if you could give some advice to the first year yourself, something that would be maybe valuable. Like if you could talk to first year you and tell them something, or maybe something you would tell to somebody that's either just starting out in recruiting or getting into it, like what advice would you give them, right? We're going to ask you about what's the best piece of advice you've ever received and the worst. So or the worst. Like Nikki, you can go leadership, you can go desk. Michael, you can do the same. Like whatever advice that you're just like, it's just something that sticks with you. And then maybe the worst, if you can think about something.
You think of any.
Now I'm gonna have to cut that part out for behind the. But we are recording this, just so you know, and
we've recorded. Oh, good.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Right now, it's being recorded.
Well, no, because
what we're doing is like clips, like little.
So we're doing because we have something called Between the Calls with Myrna and Paul, which is our side thing that won't be on LinkedIn, and it's only on Spotify and YouTube, and it's this kind of shit that like.
Well, I kind of wanted to be like, oh, hey, I didn't see it. Like, how are you going to tee us off? Have you been practicing, Michael? I've practiced it like 100 times.
I have not. No.
Oh, me neither then.
Should we just all start like this? And
mine is not a wheelie chair, so it would be really awkward to like.
You're like.
Mine is a stationary chair.
Wait. Let's practice. Let's practice.
Ready?
Come on, Michael. Come on. Ready?
1, 2,
3.
3.
Oh my god! I knew it was going to be.
This is so much fun.
I'm wearing some swag to that, but yeah.
Show it off.
I don't even
absolutely talk about CB Partners. Just talk about what you guys are doing. Because one of the questions too is, we all kind of worked at a big firm, and now Nikki, you're kind of in the startup mode, and it's growing and
smaller,
it's like
boutique-ish.
expanding.
It's
so like. Yeah, like talk about that. I think that's a great like plug for you and your teams for sure.
Yeah. What's the biggest difference? Like Michael, Michael, like you obviously have stayed with such a large organization, but it's constantly, I mean, the only constant with the Adecco group is change, right? Like always constant, which, so that's a different mindset, because I think back with Nikki, like you guys probably have that consistency built in, right? And there's probably less dramatic change where there has sometimes been with the Heck. So feel free to talk about that. Michael, we're going to talk about like you. I want you to introduce a little bit about you. I want you to think about your secret sauce for staffing. Like, what is something that, like, I want to, you're passionate. We'll talk about like, when it comes to your work, you're all about networking. So what is it like? What made you successful throughout your career? Same thing with you, Nikki. Like, you're obviously big with your team and your clients love you. What's your secret sauce? And then we'll add in, we might talk about technology. I'll probably throw in something about technology and AI, right? Like, how do you see it positively impacting your day? And like, what's one thing you don't think it'll replace? Because I think that's an important one. And that's about it. And then we're going to go into our fast four. Fast four is like just some things to get to know you guys, which is, what's your guilty pleasure to decompress after a day in the world of staffing? What's the last show you binge watched and couldn't get enough of? Yeah, a lot of drinking.
Oh, I have mine.
Oh, I didn't think about it. Okay, I'll think of it. Got it.
And then what's some random stuff living on your nightstand? PG-13, please, Michael. And what's
Hamm?
Hamm,
I can be filthy. Rude.
He basically said you're boring and I'm not.
Yeah, I know. It's why he reached out to you first. And then he sends me Hamm, we're really trying to get Michael. Can you think you can step away? Because you don't come, Michael doesn't come. Michael.
That's awesome. That's the best.
We literally said we need to get you both on together, because we don't do foursomes often, but we figured this was worth it.
I'm glad we passed that.
We've like taken it to the next level.
And then the last one is, what's one thing that fills your heart with gratitude right now? So we always like to live in a little bit of gratitude.
Perfect.
So yeah, we'll introduce you. Like, what will happen is we'll literally record. We'll probably be on for maybe 30. We can go 40 minutes. It's fine. And then is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about? Like,
is there anything we're missing?
I'm sure as we roll, stuff will just pop up. I don't know, Michael.
Yeah, right.
That's how it normally is. Yeah.
Or like stories from back in the day.
Yeah. Like we got some stories. And actually, I think I want to start with a story.
No.
Yeah. We're going to start with a little story. Okay.
I hate you.
This is a fun story that happened.
Turn the topic. How many hits do you get? One?
What's happening here, Michael?
We
Give us a
were
play-by-play.
And I was holding the piñata.
That Nicole bought. Nicole
If
brought
she
this.
hit the taco piñata, we would
You
win a
missed
prize.
it by like this much.
Are you yelling at him?
Yeah, because he moved it.
It was
Look at his face,
she
he's
hit
so
that thing
scared.
so hard.
I love Michael's face. He's just like,
Well, what you hear, if it wasn't slowed down, you would hear her saying, "You moved it," as if I like moved the pinata from her.
Right in the corner.
I mean, it's just you were because you had it. No.
You get one hit. Okay.
You had it. So anybody that didn't get the replay, so Michael's holding. I don't know if he moved it.
I mean, we were looking at the replay.
I feel like you just.
It's.
DM video haunts me. I hate opening day. I hate everything about baseball
You
now.
guys, just so you know, when I got off of Facebook, I'm like, oh, that video is gonna go away. I'll never have that yearly reminder.
I untagged myself thinking
it might get better.
Athlete. That is an athlete right there.
I also think about we had some fun in that office when we were there, like a lot of freaking fun. So
oh yeah,
there's like this one here. I don't know if this one, remember, Amber?
Just playing a little bit of it. That was the same. Oh no, that's a different.
Exactly.
This was before my time.
Yeah, that was before Michael's time. Yeah. And then we have this picture that was before Michael's time. Yeah, there he is. There
it is.
With my taco.
How do you not
Taco Friday
with Austin's hat? Remember the gold hat? And you?
Oh my God! I was just looking through pictures and trying to find stuff. I told him I should have had a collage. I'm probably going to make one that's going to be a fun collage of a bunch of different pictures, maybe to like a song of your choice that we'll put on behind, between the calls with Myrna and Paul.
Wasn't it Austin's like helmet? Wasn't it like a
it was gold,
golden helmet I would wear around the office?
But you went around, you were dancing with it on. I don't know what it was. Your golden helmet or your lady sweater. Remember when you and I was like, God, that definitely is a woman's sweater. And you're like, no, it's not. It's like men's clothes to their knees.
It was kind of like a bathrobe, maybe. There was like a tie on it that I could wear. I don't know. I was trying out.
Oh, that's amazing.
That was fun.
This is why I was so excited about this.
Yes, I've never been in that kind of environment ever since. Like, I can't tell you how special that was to just me and everything, and like just the people there. And I mean, I don't know, like the F-bomb, Michael would drop the F-bomb well before 9 a.m. every morning. And I remember we had to be like, Michael, too early.
I was like, fuck.
You were a tough manager, Nicole. It was
I'm sure.
It was tough.
Yeah.
It was often I walked the line between, I'm sorry, Michael, what did Paul say to you? And then Paul, I'm sorry, Michael said that too. I don't know what to say.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. You were Nicole, control Michael, okay? Control him. Where's his leash? Yeah. And now he's all grown up and an adult and like.
Yeah.
I definitely saw my wild oats. That was my first job. Like, as I look back on it and what you guys put up with, what I put you through, I'm like, how did I not get fired so many times?
But not even kind of fun to be yourself, like getting into this world and then like all these people are just like accepting you for you and like you're still there for obvious reasons,
Yeah. Definitely some of the most fun I ever had. I mean, we just had such a good group of people. Probably the most hours I ever worked because we were we just wanted to be at work all the time. It was so much fun.
That's awesome.
And we could work out together. We didn't get a lot done sometimes, so we had to work a little longer because we were Oh my God, such a good time. All right, so we're gonna start in just a few, and I'll count down from 10. I'm gonna do like a random thing, so I know where to like stop it in the video. But do you want to do the turnaround? Do you want to?
Are we gonna do it?
It might be rough.
I'm gonna come up from the bottom and be like, no, that didn't work.
I'm gonna fix my hair a little bit.
Just give it a little.
Wipe the sweat off my face.
So I'm gonna introduce.
I have a fan here because I also start. And you guys, you'll love this. I have my little ring light.
Ooh,
how cute is that? I need that.
That's nice.
So I just have it there to help with all of it.
All of it. So what we'll do is we'll start. I'll introduce Nicole, and then that will let us into introducing Michael, which Myrna will introduce.
I'll introduce you, Michael.
And then Myrna will start the first question, and we'll ping pong off each other and just see how it fucking goes. And
get it on.
What happens happens. All right. So are we gonna?
Are we gonna do it?
Like, come in from the angle.
Yeah. Okay, on three. On three.
Everybody
okay.
different.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hi! Oh my God! It's so good to see you
So
guys.
fly, so no. Get that bag, money green. Out with the crown, I'm that queen. Glitter gold on a roll. Watch me shine, watch me glow. This is the